How's it going, everyone? Back with another stream today. We're surprised going to be running back this Abzan Saga list. Still trying to figure out the appropriate name for it. If it's Ab Saga or Saga Zan or Mana Symbol came up on Twitter to call it Sagzan because it rhymes with Abzan. I think it sounds better than it looks when you write it out, but regardless, modern Abzan mid-range Saga is what we're going to be playing again, and we just been hitting into a wall of 4-1s. Last stream we lost playing for the 5-0, unfortunately, against Tron, and I definitely came a little bit more prepared today against the Tron matchup. Um, but again, the main deck feels really solid. I'm not going to change the main deck at all. It's felt fantastic. We did make some sideboard changes. We tried out a Maelstrom Pulse last league. I'm swapping that back to a Vindicate because of again Tron. He would hit Urza Saga as, like just being able to hit lands like Urza Saga, and Tron lands. Excuse me. And there was an argument for like having Pulse for like Rhinos and such, but we already have like two engineered explosives, so like we don't really need. I don't think really need to like warp our game too much against Rhinos if we have we can kind of cover our percentage points elsewhere with Vindicate. We're also having a second Brutality just because I'm expecting a lot of burn. I think burn's just always going to be there. It's definitely getting a lot more popular with like Roiling Vortex out of the sideboard. So I want a second copy. And then adding a Damping Spirit to hate on Tron, just so I don't feel so completely naked against it, because there's no way to disrupt Tron without this one. Damping Spirit, I mean, we do have the Vindicate now, but prior to that, we didn't have a way to really interact with Tron lands. And subsequently, we cut one of the Lingering Souls. I feel like Lingering Souls is good, but as you can see, like we have two explosives, Outland Liberator, Pithing Needle, Vindicate, and the Soul. So like we actually have a lot of cards that we bring against Hammer. Lingering Souls is really good against just being able to chump block, block Ornithopter, butt lock, Yawgmoth Nexus. But again, like we just have Home card against Hammer, and like we have Torak that's just better against the control matchups. So I think we can just trim this down to one, especially since we have Urza Saga that's just also just a great mid range mirror card breaker. So like I think we just have enough cards that just generate value in the deck. So I think just trimming one Linger Souls is fine. We also cut a Hushbringer. I think we just only have two Torpor Orb effects. I think three is a lot. I haven't really not going ran into too many like elementals or solitude decks, so we're kind of trimming on those effects just to make room for again like the second brutality and the damping spear. Play Abzan on Sunday with 3 Stage Rhinos of Sunday. Boomer Abzan listen perform well. Nice. 3-2 is sick. Cover is so weak when you already have played swaps for Makawa. I mean, Ocean, it's really just for specific the burn matchup. I agree with you. Um, I don't like collective brutality for the most part. I do think it's overplayed and a little overrated now. I think when it first got released, with how Modern's power level was back in the day, um, excuse me, my throat's getting really dry. I think when this card was first released, I think Brutality was very, very good, but it definitely hasn't kept up with Modern's power level. But again, it is also just the best card against Burn, and I'm expecting it a ton, which is why I have two. It's specifically for the Burn matchup. I mean, we do have the two Kai's Galmain and the Withering Command to gain us life, but I think just having another copy just to assure us that we can shore up the Burn matchup makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. How's it going, Ransley? Hope your flight is going okay. Where's the leak? It is, but I think the difference between 2 mana and 3 mana is a ton, and being able to like kind of pinpoint and kill like an Eidolon with the collective brutality is just better, I think. And like brutality is a little bit more versatile against other matchups, I think, because like it gets like specific like blue eye control and such. Like, you can't board in Kai. I think Kaizo is just really bad in that matchup, but collective brutality is actually you can make an argument for it. But I agree with you. There is a lot of overlap in where we like. I should if you talked to me like a month ago, like I hated collective brutality, but just the way the card lines up, I think it's worth it, honestly. So we can go Temple Garden into Voidwalker with the Orborg, thanks to the Orborg. We could have gotten the Godless Shrine, just in case we didn't want to give our opponent black mana, but I think this is fine. Ketria Trio. We're going to just play Voidwalker, like I said. This Urborg kind of pulling away here. Hopefully this Voidwalker does something. Ketria Trio is interesting. It's probably like one of those elemental decks. I can see that argument to Ocean Infinity. Sorry, Major Ryan. I for some reason, I need to fix my sound alerts. I think it broke. I just haven't had time to change and fix it. I'll try to do it tomorrow before my next stream. I was gonna do it yesterday, but work just caught up to me. I was planning to do it, but I just couldn't. What is this? Oh god, that's so brutal. That is so brutal. So it's Rhinos here. Two mana. I'm assuming they're gonna ice. Yeah. Sure. Ooh. I think we're gonna get Saga going. We could always just deploy Ghost later. But being able to get like Shadow Spear and like sooner is what's gonna be clutch, I think. We just all just deploy double Goyf next turn too if they go like Shardless here. Oh, sure. That I don't really care for. Like that makes me really happy because I can just like start it sucks when we played the Orborg and not the Tarmogoyf, unfortunately, but we're just gonna play that and pass. I'll probably get Triumph with that Verdant Catacombs just so we have all the colors online. And then actually we can go so I'm assuming they have Violent Outburst here. So we're probably not gonna attack. Let's see the Courtyard. Yeah, we're just gonna make a Construct token. Get a Shadow Spear. Goyf. So next turn we can go Goyf plus Equip. Sure. Goyf's kind of got big boy though. We could also just like Prismatic any one of the Rhinos, equip a Shadow Spear to the Tarmogoyf, and just attack. Bobble. Waterlog Grove. So I kind of don't want to get blown out by a bounce spell either. I kind of want to just like prismatic ending a Rhino token and then just attack with this Tarmogoyf. And then just play out the backup Tarmogoyf and pass. So they don't have a second bout burst. Play this. We're playing a little bit more slower. Like we could have gone all in on this Shadow Spear, but okay. Like if that's their turn, just to like bounce my Goyf, that's fine. Bobble. We know they're gonna draw the Waterlaw Grove. Season Pyromancer, sure. So they have Waterlock Grove still in hand, right? Cool. So they still have Brazen Borrow in hand. Or sorry, on an adventure. Wow, just all the baubles, huh? Okay, more Rhinos are on the way. Marsh Flats. I guess I should have all cracked all the baubles because like we can these constructs can all be pretty big too, right? Yeah, I was just thinking that. I was just thinking that. Play a backup right, Timbergoyf and so they have Shardless Agent in hand. Kind of wanted to draw more cards though, because like drawing a push is so huge here for us. Sentinel. So we can go equip Shadow Spear, Sentinel, and push. We know they have Shardless, but they didn't cast it. Okay. Can they pay 1? They are. Cryptic Command is an interesting inclusion to this list. I'm okay with trading the Goyf here. I don't think so. I think I want to push the Rhino. Oh, wow. I mean, I think I'm okay with that exchange. Equip here. So then they have to pay 2. They're not really in a position to attack either with the Rhino, I think. I think we kind of just get aggressive here. Sure. That's what they're going to do for their turn. That's fine. Like, we're life total is like nowhere in danger anymore. I think we can safely crack 1 bauble. It's close, because, like, actually we should hold off. Because if we bring back a Sentinel, then these become 7/7s and become lethal. But I think there's more value in just bringing back a Tarmogoyf, though. Excuse me. Never mind. Guess we can't bring a Tarmogoyf back. That is not what I wanted to draw, but so is the case. Portable Hull is a replacement for a 3rd prismatic ending. And it just helps the construct stay very beefy. How's it going, Brazenly? Hope you're doing well. We do have to watch out for Blood Moon post board. Saga definitely like won us the game. I think this is where we can start cashing in these baubles. Tarmogoyf. I think I'll take a Tarmogoyf. Just more beefy bodies. Not that one. We're at 35 life. So they get Cryptic. That's also pretty good. Just don't need a chump. So we'll play the land. We'll equip Stratus as Percentile. Make them pay 2 more mana if they need to. Play another Goyf. We'll keep this bauble in play. Just so we can make this lethal still. Rhinos, huh? Rhinos, huh? So we could whip, like, if we had a portable hole instead of the prismatic ending earlier that game where we just answered a Rhino, like, our construct would have just been another point bigger. You know, and like that kind of matters because we could have drawn an extra card off the bauble. We could have just cracked one of them and still had lethal, right? So those are the kind of, like, reasons why, like, I have portable in there. Matchup feel like as long as we don't get Blood Moon, like the Saga just taking over the game definitely mattered. Like we didn't get to cast a homework for turn 2 because we played the Urborg and we just like got the Saga going instead, and it just won us the game single handedly. Explosives, Vindicate. Don't think about Pithing Needle, Outland Liberator. Track is an interesting one. I think we could board out maybe the Dothy Voidwalkers. I mean, we can cast our own Rhinos off Voidwalkers, so it's kind of an interesting call. We can probably board out the Spell Bomb. I mean, it's only really enters like Seasoned Pyromancers, which is kind of whatever. I think we can probably borrow the Woodley Bloom command. Doesn't really answer anything in their deck, so we can probably board that out. We could probably board out the Kaya's Guiles as well. They don't really... If we want to, like, target a Fury, they have played me out of Sacrifice Fodder, like, with, like, Seasoned Pyromancer. Like, this does answer Seasoned Pyromancer, I guess, in a sense, but... I think I'd rather just have everything else. Guess Resendo is also kind of iffy, but, like... I think it's fine as a 1-drop. We just have to be careful with Blood Moon. Like, Blood Moon is how we can easily lose this match. Yeah, I think earlier in that game, maybe I was too crack happy with the baubles. I just wanted to draw the cards, but maybe it was just better just to, like, get aggressive. We don't have a green source in this hand, but we have Thoughtseize and Dark Confidant. So, we can, like, play around Blood Moon with Thoughts. Like, we can try to take a Blood with Thoughtseize, and then hopefully this Bob will take over the game and draw a green source by turn 3-ish. Misty Rainforest. Are they just getting a Triumph? Oh, they're just exiling Aggression. Well, sure. Shadow Spear. Not the best draw. What are you drawing? Okay. Stomping Ground. I'll shock at the Gala Shrine. Oh. We'll just take the Blood Moon now. We're gonna take both cards anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. Because next turn we're just gonna go Thoughtseize, play Shadow Spear. Okay, never mind. We're going to play Tarmogoyf next turn. That's why I took the Blood Moon. Okay. Tarmogoyf being a 4/5 is just so huge in this matchup. So this is at 2. Fire Outlet. Did they draw a Blood Moon here? Oh, okay, sure. Discard that. They discard the... Okay. Let's see. Okay. I still think it's worth thought seizing here, and then we'll see if we want to play the Bob or a second Goyf. Nice. I kind of okay with like playing the second Goyf here. It just puts so much pressure on them. Yeah, let's just go Goyf aggro before they like get these footfalls off. They play the Tarn. Push is a really good draw here. Because now we're like violent outburst proof. Like in terms of like ambush, getting our Tarmogoyfs ambushed. Sure. Still got another big boy coming. So we're gonna play Shadow Spear. Play a Bob. Play a land. Pass. And then if we draw a land next turn, we can equip Shadow Spear and put Lurrus in hand. To untap with Bobby. Void Walker. I think we're gonna lead on Sentinel here. Are we gonna lead on Sentinel? I guess we don't have to. But if we lead on Sentinel, if we're not gonna lead on Sentinel, we need to know. I guess we can just Yeah, we should equip one Goyf and just attack with that one Goyf just to play around Blazing Borrower, I think. Because I don't think we're gonna push, or I think we have to push. Oh, I tap wrong. I need a green. I should have tapped this Scholarship and kept the Temple Ground just in case they have Brazen Borrower and we can recast the Goyf. Since I can't recast the Goyf, I think I just had to leave one back. That force here? Sweet. Easy. You don't beat Abzan with Rhinos. That is just a cardinal sin. Cardinal sin. Doran stream when? I'm actually not a fan of Doran. I know it's like one of those like Abzan kind of like Hallmark cards, but like, I mean, it's a cute deck itself with like, what's that one card like? Is it Tower Defense or whatever? It's like +0, +5, and like, there's that other card too. I forget what it does, but like the deck was like really cute. Full spell sky playset, yeah. If you like splash blue for like just to activate the spell sky, so like if we're against burn, like you just redirect it to the spell sky. Probably a Noble Hierarchs. Be cute. But then like if you don't have your Durans, like your deck just doesn't do anything. Alright, we're on the play again. This deck feels so good though. Like Rhinos is actually borderline like really bad matchup for Abzan generally, but like we just destroyed in game 1 and game 2. Ooh, this hand is so close. We have all this interaction. I kind of want to keep this. Like it's okay if we miss the first land drop on our second turn, but like I think we have 2 draws to it. Like it's okay if we draw on the third turn. I think. It's a little greedy, but I think we have to take the Ragavan here. Because I don't want them to lead on Inquisition, and then they take our push. I guess then we can take... I guess then we Thoughtseize the Ragavan. So I could just take the heat. Or they could just like double, like Inquisition, take both these two. Like they could Inquisition and then they could take our Thoughtseize. Just close. I kind of want to just take the Ragavan. Because that's the card that they could Inquisition us after we take whatever. They're gonna have a discard spell, so they Inquisition us, right? What do they take? I can imagine them just taking Thoughtseize. Then if we don't draw anything, they Thoughtseize Ragavan, and then we can't answer the Ragavan. So I think we have to take Ragavan here. Because here, like, they Inquisition us. They could take Thoughtseize. But then if we could just draw a land, we'd be in a good spot here. We have a doozer, though. We definitely do have a really solid hand. If we draw a black source, that's probably the best. Fetch land would be obviously the best draw, or Overgrown Tomb, just so we have all of our colors. We play Voidwalker, and then they kind of have to spend the heat on the Voidwalker, and then, please, one-time deck, land. Like I said, we're okay. Missing our first land drop on turn 2. If we miss it on turn 3, then it gets kind of detrimental. But their hand also isn't doing much either, right? So, and we have 2 removal spells. So if they Thoughtseize us, like Urborg, so that's actually really good too. Because then, like, if we draw, like, that turns on a lot of our lands. Like if we draw Urza Saga, oh, they drew with the Inquisition, so they could double Inquisition here. So like this is so good because like if we draw Urza Saga, then we can cast our spells. So like that turns on a lot of our live like draws in terms of like trying to cast anything on turn 2. Excuse me. So them casting the Urborg was a little sus. Turn off auto yields. Because if they go like take our push, play a 1-drop, I want to be able to push. Take Voidwalker. They're not gonna Thoughtseize. They are. Okay, well if they took the first Voidwalker, I'm assuming they should take the second. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense because then I have Unholy Heat for Bob. You know, a land off the top would be great again, because then we can just start activating Saga and we kind of start taking over. Voidwalker doing Voidwalker is really good. I think it just has a lot of relevant text. A lot of people are asking why I don't run Grimflare instead, and I think Voidwalkers just have a lot more relevant text against the rest of the meta. The sacrifice ability is really good. Land. That's actually not bad either. Okay, as long as they miss their land drop. But like I really like Voidwalker just as like a nice 2-of. It just has a lot of relevant text. Okay. They're gonna pay the 1. They definitely should. Alright, we're gonna push this. It sucks that we don't get any value out of the Saga. So maybe there's argument for like to not play it, but like I think we need to like be able to cast our spells. Because now like we have to sack the Saga, which feels pretty bad. We really need to like run a runner for a second one lane was gonna be a Saga. Okay. I'm gonna get a drum here. Springleaf drum coming in clutch here. Opponent's like Tarmogoyf. Tarmogoyf. What the hell? Opponent's like, what is going on? Okay. Are you gonna let me draw a card? They are. Wow. I will take that. Sure. I think we're just gonna put Lurrus in hand. I think we're in a racing position. They milled a Terminate earlier. So it makes me wonder. They're bolting my Sentinel. Interesting. Shadow Spear. Well, you know, just stumbling on lands. It's okay. We need to play that one Kesha song. My heart beats to the beat of the drum. Probably just brought the Thoughtseize, I think. Maybe we want the Vindicates. Maybe they're too clunky. Too clunky of a removal spell when we already have Push, Decay, Prismatic Ending for Lurrus. Maybe we only want one EE. I'm not entirely sure. Esper Sentinel was just like so good in that game, though. It's just like such a good tempo play. Like you could tell this card slowed them down so much, and we were like both stuck on 2 lands. or 2 mana sources technically with the Spring Gem, but like this card just like cut them down to just one spell a turn, where they could easily double spell in their deck. Versus like we can only play a single spell because we're more 2-drop heavy, but like our 2-drops are like they're them casting 2 1-drops is a lot better than us casting our 1 1-drop. But like them casting only their 1 1-drop and like we being able to cast a 2-drop, like it's just so good, you know. Kind of want to just like cut the Witherman command. It only kills monkey. You get theoretically bring back an Urza Saga, but like I just don't really care. And there's no like, it only kills monkey. Like there's no other permanent that the deck plays that like we can destroy. Good hand. We can go. If they go threat into threat, we can go pull and decay into Inquisition plus Bob. Hand's very good. He will keep. Put also Mullen to 6. I mean, this is vulnerable to Kolaghan's command, but that's what this discard spell is for. Put him well into 4. Yikes. I think I have to take my dog out to go pee. You need to go pee? Can you wait like 10 minutes after you destroy my opponent well into 4? Can our opponent every round just well into 4? That'd be great. Hey, thanks, Jonesy. Have a good rest of your flight, buddy. Ragavan, sure. Take the monkey. Yeah. Not looking good for our opponent, huh? Not looking good for our opponent. No, they're gonna have 3 cards after they draw off the bauble. Cast Inquisition. I'm assuming they'll take the Bobby. We kind of also need to draw something, though. Because if they take our Bob, we can Inquisition them, but then we just aren't really doing anything. They could theoretically dash Ragavan, which is kind of annoying, too. Okay. I wonder if I should Inquisition here, though. I feel like I should save it for the Lurrus. We already have a removal spell, right? So it's like... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna, like, play the Catacombs and pass. So they don't know about this Godless Shrine. I mean, we are vulnerable to another removal spell, but then... They kind of, like, have to take the decay. They know about our Inquisition, so... How's it going, heebie-jeebies, by the way? Hope you're doing well. If this crop cell, that's fine. Interesting. Guess I'll have to decay it. I guess we can Inquisition. And then just Lantern hopefully will do work here. Take the Bolt. take the bauble. And we're probably gonna sandbag this lantern until they have like a Torak or a Crooks or something. So this is interesting. Hopefully they don't draw a position here with Thoughtseize. We can Lurrus bring back Dark Confidant. I'm gonna put Lurrus in hand. They get Kolaghan's command too, which would be kind of disgusting. Yeah, they have Lurrus in hand. But they're also like stuck on mana though, and they have nothing to recur with the Lurrus currently. So we'll try to take over the game with Lurrus. So like if they have a removal spell, they have to kind of kill Lurrus. And then we get to untap with Bob. And then we have the removal spell for the Lurrus. Okay. Bauble. I think we can crack the lantern to draw a card. And then bring it back. Exile the Torak. Leave black mana open just in case we draw Fatal Push. That is not a Fatal Push. So bring this back. Exile the Torak. Play the Bauble. I'm probably going to Bauble trick ourselves. So we'll play Shadow Spear. I'll probably just pass. I guess we could equip. I guess equipping's free. I guess we should Bauble trick ourselves. Try to hit a removal spell. I don't think we need to dig so hard for a removal spell right now. Like, we're not in a dire need. Attacking is interesting. I'm just gonna take it. Terminate. Sure. Den of the Bugbear is a good draw. So we're gonna Bauble trick ourselves. Prismatic Ending, perfect. I'll just take the 1 versus flipping a random card off Bob. We already revealed a lot of zeros. We'll see. We'll see how it pays off. How's it going, HS Blackwing? Hope you're doing well, man. Welcome to the stream. Did I gamble correctly? It's a wash. It's a wash. So prismatic ending. the Lurrus. Attack with a Bob. Play Esper Sentinel. Equips Esper Sentinel with Shadow Spear. And then pass the turn. Bob, looking good here, huh? I mean, our opponent also well into 4, unfortunately. Opponent says, first match of League ever. Realized you are the streamer I watched the other day. Good to be here. Welcome. I'm glad. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you're here. So we're like way ahead. I put him all into 4, so it's like I can't. Like it's I don't know. It's tough to like be like it's just bad variance. You're probably into 4, and that's just really unfortunate. Because like we would have got like this turn, we would have like ignoring the 2 cards, we would have I guess like post board, right? We would have played the Saga, played the Sentinel, equip Sentinel, or equip Shadow Spear to the Saga. So equip Spear Shadow Spear to the Sentinel. Sorry. So that way, if they draw anything, they need to probably pay the tax on the Sentinel, and then they can't activate down the Bugbear. We go back up to 14 with the Bob. Like I'm probably well into 4 in a mid-range match like this is just like unfortunate. I'm gonna be back. I think I need to walk my dog, or she's like sitting. I don't know. Maybe we'll play one more match and then I'll take her out. Cause she's like, I think she needed to go, and then she went on my lap, and then hard to say. She's like just chilling. This is like when I work from home. That is my not very ergonomic posture. On the play. It's funny. I guess my name is getting out there. Did Esper Sentinel just pull weight there? That'd be great. I mean, Esper Sentinel, like preventing our opponent to play a 1-drop is just if this is like Hammer, like that's so good for us. Do I want to get Saga going? I don't think so. I kind of just want to get Goif down. Kind of want to get Goif down. Charming Prince. Interesting. I'm wondering if I should. I guess I need to play Saga and then equip Shadow Spear to the Temur and attack that way. I don't think I want to waste a removal spell on this Charming Prince. They bottom with the Scries, which is really good for us. So hopefully this Lurrus Saga goes kind of all the way here. How many arts have you put into this deck? I have most of it in paper. This is my 4th league. What's the um 4th league? 1.4. We've gone 1-4 every league, which is solid, I'd say. So if this Urza Saga can, if we can untap with this Urza Saga, we kind of are in a decent spot to just make beefy constructs with the portable hull that we just draw to. So we'll attack here. I think we're just gonna spend the rest of the game just making constructs. If they have Flicker Wisp, that's gonna suck. But then if they have Flicker Wisp, that's fine. I mean, the deck's been pretty solid. Like, I'm building this deck as we speak. I'm still waiting for a couple Sagas and a couple Sentinels to come in. I am missing the Torpors out of the sideboard because they're, like, really expensive. So I have Hushbringers in paper instead. And I'm still kind of on the fence if Hushbringer or Torpor is better. Torpor doesn't get hit by Wrath. But Hushbringer can attack, which has been relevant in my leagues. Maybe it's correct just to do a 1-1 split of Hushbringer and Torpor. Because I guess that control, like, you kind of want the attacker just to have a win con, but then you also want a resilient hate piece against Solitude. And I'm not even for sure if you want to even board in like a Torpor against control. Maybe you board in a 1. I don't know. It's tough to say. Because even then, like, they have the answers to it. They can just like Teferi bounce it and stuff, so. Excuse me. The art on this card is really cool too. I really like this art. Oh. Oh, is this like the Grief deck? Interesting. The Exiled Skyclave Apparition. Are they going to Ephemerate? They're not. So they exiled the... Oh, that's good. That's very good. So I'm assuming they're in Grief. Land would be nice. Because then we can portable hold the Charming Prince. And then we just take over the board state, I think. There you go. Yeah, we'll just hold a Prince because I don't think there's any other good targets against them. That card just automatically does it. So we'll make a 3/3 this turn, and then we'll make 5/5 next turn. So like this 2/1 isn't that scary. Interesting that they just like... They could have just Skyclave the Esper Sentinel. I don't know why they didn't. Okay. So they could still have Flicker Wisp here. I guess it doesn't have Flash. Never mind. Spell was also good. It also stops other persist shenanigans too. But like just having a one mana just make my construct bigger. Like we're just trying to just make big bodies in the... Like we're making 6/6s here. Do we want to make a drum? Or do we want to get Bauble? I feel like we're gonna eventually get Lurrus in hand, so maybe we want Bauble. I don't think we need the mana right now. Yeah, I think we just get Bobble here. Next turn we have 3 lanes in play. We could use Drum. No, we could cycle Spell Bomb, so I think we get Drum. If we really don't want to get like the card engine going. We could also just equip Shadow Speed here. I kind of don't want to go all in on it though. Let's just get the Spell Bomb in play, just in case they like want to block and then persist it back. So let's get the Spell Bomb in play. Yeah. So like these construct tokens, like again, like I said, like just drawing that spell bomb, just another power, and this is where like the portable hole is like really good because like it's just another like these kind of like +1/+1 effects just add up, you know. I played so much Bug in Modern, and the color green just feels mediocre past MH2. Yeah, you would think like Charlotte Agent would help, but most definitely did not. Okay, so they're gonna return Solitude. We're gonna gain 6. Okay. Sorry, I'm like muted. Ugh, so annoying. So my dog keeps like licking my leg. It's like distracting. How do we get out of this? Okay, so they have Solitude Batterskull. That's a way to get out of it. So they didn't like not draw a white card for a long time. Yeah, they did not draw a white card. Okay. Probably save this prismatic ending for the germ token. think we're gonna prismatic ending this. Dodge a white card one more time. Dodge a white card one more time. Okay. The spell bomb that we naturally drew. So good. The spell bomb that we naturally drew. So good. So good. Okay. Torp orbs. Seem pretty good here. They're on persist, so like I think we want Soulgate Lantern. Like collective brutality killing solitude is also a big game here. And just being able to like discard too. I think we want Tarak. I think we want Vindicate. What cards that we don't want? I don't think we want Witherwind Command. So like the main threats are like Stoneforge Mystic. It's Stoneforge Mystic for sure. So maybe we don't want that Soulgate Lantern. Maybe that's too much. Especially since we're keeping Kaisgao. Maybe we don't want the Torax either. But being able to like pro white seems pretty good though. I don't think we want the portable hole. Portable hole isn't out to like Batterskull and Cauldra. Maybe we just board out the Inquisitions. Oh my god, my dog is like really annoying. You need to sit, please. You need to sit. Sit. Just stay. I think we brought out the Kaisgals. I think they're just too expensive. Maybe we brought out the Decay. Doesn't really answer the board. Do we brought out the Sentinels? I guess not, because like it does tax them a ton. Maybe we could trim one. What are our outs of Stoneforge Mystic on turn 2? These guys? Maybe we'd wear the Voidwalkers? No, we want the Voidwalkers because they can take Solitude. Fred told me to come Street Snipe for him. I mean, that is the risk you take when you're streaming. I think we brought out the Inquisitions. I think we want to keep them in Thoughtseize to get everything else. Maybe brought out a Voidwalker. Alrighty. I think we keep this hand. We're kind of... We can't really mulligan aggressively against a Grief deck. We have an answer to turn 2 Stoneforge Mystic. We have Voidwalker. We have Turbogoyf. Like, this is a solid hand. If they Ephemerate Grief, that sucks. Then their whole hand gets stripped, but, like, what are you gonna do? They don't have it, though. We don't need lands, though. That's not what we need. It's like a Solitude heavy hand. Play the Voidwalker first. Leyline of Void Effect and Tarmogoyf is also just small. I wonder if I have brutality here. I think so. Like, we just have so many lands. Oh, yeah, we definitely brutality now. Hopefully take a persist or something. I think I just bombed the Urborg. I don't think we want an Urborg this matchup. Undying. Oh, so they have double. That's funny. I guess we just take the Rebirth. The fact that they can turn 2 Stonebridge Mystics is going to be really annoying. They can protect it. So do I want to give it a +2/+1 counter, or... I think I take the land. Sucks that they have 2 of these effects. Because they just protect it. Maul. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. So I guess we just brutality them again. Oh, we need to stop drawing lands. So we brutality, take the Undying Evil. They're just gonna hold this up the rest of the game. So I guess we can attack and they block, they can Undying Evil it. Oh, but then they can just... I guess +1/+1. So maybe I should have taken the Undying Evil when they can brutality it. I think we're gonna just Tarmogoyf and pass. We really needed a Voidwalker. So maybe I should let with Tarmogoyf? Yeah, I'm not gonna just walk into their Undying Evil. We need a Voidwalker, but I guess like if they have Voidwalker, they have the Solitude already, so it's like it's kind of a wash. Okay, well we can brutality them and then the Undying Evil it, and then we can push in response. So we'll 2 modes, -2/-2, duress. Pitch this. The Undying Evil it, we push it. So the push was a good draw. They could also just Undying Evil with a Solitude, but... They pitch Emeria's Call. So they exile the Tarmogoyf. So I'm assuming they can Undying Evil it here. Let's do this, so then they can't flash in the mall onto the Solitude. Did we board in Kaisga? We did. Okay. So we know they have Maul. What's their last card? A Grief. Okay. Okay. So we need to draw Kai's Guile or Vindicate. Can't put Lurrus in because they have the Grief. Prismatic Ending. Okay, well we can shorten the clock. Oh gosh. Okay. We need a removal spell that actually kills a Solitude. Not pro-black, huh? Not pro-black. Tarak, huh? Wow. This card just single-handedly just called this back. I think we just put Lurrus in hand. I think we have to, right? I guess we don't have to, because there's no value getting out of it, so I think we just pass. Because I don't want them to like draw a Triumphing Prince and we just get no value out of those Lurrus. We need to draw a Mistress Bauble. Damn it. Do they have pro-black? Sword. Fire and Ice, okay. Saw live air fans pain. Decent draw. I'm not scared of that, getting hit by that, so it's fine. So they have Sword of Fire and Ice. Okay. Untapping with Bob feels pretty good. Sentinel. This track pro white, so relevant. So relevant. Okay. Thought I could block, but I can't. So I'll block like that. Two mana, another Stoneforge. Oh man, that's pretty good. This is a turn I think we have to go Lurrus, spring back. Esper Sentinel. Yeah, I think I have to put Lurrus in hand. Cast Lurrus. Play Sentinel. Sentinel just on infinite blocking duty here. I guess I could have also just like prismatic any of the sword. That might have been better. Oh my god. So good. I don't think I care about getting hit by this. Like, put a +1/++ counter on what? Doesn't matter. Yeah, I should have presented any of the sword, I think. Thoughtseize. I think I just had the prismatic ending the Skyclave apparition, actually. The sword kind of doesn't do anything right now. But like the 4/4 body does. Yeah, so maybe I should have done the sword. But not casting it. Okay. For one, Vindicate, Kaisgal. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. We'll probably Thoughtseize next turn. This track is like so good at holding the fort down. Pro white, huh? Oh, that's good. Shadow Spear. Excuse me. Was I supposed to Thoughtseize last turn to clear him Fracture? I don't think so. Maybe if I play, maybe if I draw a Saga, I'll Thoughtseize next turn. Gotta be mindful of the clock here. Bobble. Charming Prince. Let's just pass the turn. That's a good one. It's a little too late though. Scry? Yeah. Makes sense. Probably Quip. That was good. Solitude. I guess I have to take the Solitude. Ooh, I guess I don't have to take the Solitude. I guess I could take the Undying Evil. Because, like, this Vindicate doesn't do anything. Yeah, I think I have to take the Undying Evil here, actually. But then they get a Solitude in play soon. I can't block any of these. It's just unfortunate. You have to hope that they don't draw or another land for the Solitude. They bottom 2. Yeah. I think I have to take the Undying Evil awkwardly. Gross the track. So we'll play Torpor Orb. Dang, we gotta be mindful of our time though, because Thoughtseize, good draw. Take their Solitude. Oh, they have another Solitude. Gross. Okay. What is this game? What is this game? Okay. Backup Turk would be pretty good here. Oh god, no lands, please. Because I can't block them on the crackback because they have pro blue from these illusion tokens. That's why. Yeah, it's yeah. Well, this one also is pro blue too, the alpha AI. This Torpor hopefully locks it up for us. Spell bomb. Okay. No. We're like both halfway through our decks, which is really funny. Okay. Okay. Oh, I can't block, huh? Damn it. Forgot about the grief. Yeah, this might be GG. Yep. My dog is like so distracting because she's like, I have to like, this match totally depends on time here, which is unfortunate. Oh my gosh. I can't block though. I don't want them to constantly draw cards, you know? I think I'm burning the Outland Liberator though. But then like they're also like shocking and drawing a card. We can't race that. I guess we could theoretically race it, but like I don't want them to like draw extra cards. I guess I could have with the Tor I can play. Maybe you're right. You are just so obnoxious. I think we want the Voidwalker because of... Yeah, exactly. I don't think you could race in that spot. You just have to hope that we drew like a Tarmogoyf or something and like crack back. Or like just like we need to draw like a Kaya's Guile, like ours are out there. Do we want Alan Liberator here? I think I'd rather have the Voidwalker on the play. Cut the hole. Especially on the play. Damn. What a game, though. I'm hoping my dog can behave so I can focus on the match. I know time's going to be a very big factor here. You got turned to Voidwalker. It's a good hand. I could have, but they both gave pro blue, so I didn't feel like there's any value out of it. But you're right. Maybe I should have indicated a sword instead of indicating the Charming Prince. Maybe that was a play I should have made. Well, if they grief... Yeah, you're right. She's like... Hold on. Hopefully they have Undying Evil and not Ephemerate. Okay. Crack there. I kind of value the Voidwalker versus like a random card off the spell bomb. We're gonna land on Voidwalker again. Okay, we need a removal spell here. Yeah, maybe Bob was a better play. Removal spell. They got Cauldra? Jesus. Like, sorry, like my mind stays like not in this game. I'm like very distracted right now. I think you're right. I think Bob's definitely the right play. That being said, we can race this. Especially if we draw a Prismatic Ending or Kai's Guile, or there's a lot of outs we could have here. Brutality. Maybe I shouldn't have played that land. God damn it. I'm like playing too fast. I think I could have Brutality them, discarded that land. Because honestly, we could race this too. I don't have Quitman in my deck. Damn it, I wanted to keep that land in hand because we could have like drained, killed the Stoneforge Mystic and drained 2, honestly. Take 6, they go down to 6, so it's like... Like, this isn't, like, not a bad clock. Like, I don't mind also just, like... Yeah, I wish I could drain, too, and then, like... Hold up push. Now, do we just, like, pass? Hold up push? I guess we just pass now. I don't think we want to reveal anything. I don't think we need to. At that point, there's, like, no real reason to, right? Do we put in the second brutality? We did. So, like, we could go brutality here. On the back of the Void Walker, too. Like, this is also a lot of damage. Okay. We're going to leave this uncracked in case we want to bobble trick ourselves. Torpor Orb. Yeah. Well, we don't win. They could have Solitude. That's the thing. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, not wrong. Not wrong. I mean, I guess we just still brutality here. I guess we just escalate. Wow. Okay, I need to go take care of my dog. Yeah, we would. I mean, that's being results oriented, but you're right. I think you're right. We should have pushed. I'll be right back. Thanks for showing off AI. Damn. I think that game also showed the power of Voidwalker too. Um, like just being a 2 mana 3/2 unblockable is text, like so relevant text a lot of the time. And like a lot of people keep asking, oh, like Grimflare this, Grimflare that. And I'm like, Grimflare, like, okay, like Grimflare would have dug us a couple cards, but like, and then they just slam it, and then they just have the Germ token, and we don't win the game, you know? Torpor Orb finally being relevant there. It was like the first match I've boarded in Torpor Orb in a long time. But I get like Voidwalker just being so relevant here, right? Bobby also being relevant, drawing us cards. Brutality giving us the reach is so good too. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Whittingles? I don't think it was an ass kicking. I think it was a good game. The game 2 was really intense too. It was a really good game too. Like, what turn was it? Like 17 or something insane. So funny. I actually played that list that you were playing. I'm assuming you took like Nizard's list or whatever. It was very all in on the Griefs. This is definitely a fun deck though, but definitely high ceiling, low floor. Yeah, exactly. I was like the clearings definitely added up. Like you going clearing into clearing was definitely rough for sure. And I was just lucky I had turn 1 spellbomb, so then you don't like grief my other Voidwalker. I was very lucky to have turn 1 spellbomb. Yeah, you had like 2 swords in it. Insane. So here I'm gonna go Godly Shrine, Esper Sentinel, turn 2 Saga Bob. Hopefully that's enough. Steam Vents. This is Monkey that kind of sucks. Because they could kill my Sentinel and then... Yep. I really have it for burn, and then I was thinking about it, and it kills all of your creatures, literally, except for Cauldra and Batterskull token. It kills Stoneforge Mystic, Charming Prince, Solitude, and Grief, so I figured it was okay, and having Reach was definitely... having the Reach with the -2 drain, the drain 2 was definitely relevant there for sure. So they don't actually lose any tempo, unfortunately. They get the choken, but they hit a land, so that's good for us. They hit an Overgrown Tomb, notably, so... Probably the Bauble. Unfortunately, I think we're in, like, sack territory here. Like, chump block duty. Oh, thank you, Martin. Sorry. My mic is like... I need a... It sucks because my girlfriend bought me this mic, and I feel bad. But it's just, like, so sensitive. We're going to block here. I was saying, like, we're going to probably... I guess I don't want a Bubble Trick. Bubbling us. Because like, we kind of want the construct to be kind of big. I guess we want to save the Kai's Gal too for Murktide. Spell Bomb. I think we have to do that. Can we wait one turn? I guess we can. I think we want to bubble ourselves. Esper Sentinel. I think we want that because that'll grow our construct. Okay. I'll probably get a drum with this Saga. So we get a drum. We can go Sentinel, Spell Bomb. Play a land. So what? Tanking. we totally look like Hammer though, don't we? Dark Confidant, Esper Sentinel, Urza Saga, Mishra's Bauble. We're definitely like acting as if we're Hammer, and maybe that's to our benefit too, because maybe they're like holding a removal for some reason. I don't know. Unholy Heat. Okay. So we're probably gonna heat the Saga token, which is fine. I mean, we'll make him do it. Do we? It's like one more instant that goes in the graveyard for Murktide Regent. I guess we make them use their mana, right? So I think it's worth it, I think. Because this way we're going to have the Spell Bomb in play. Yeah. I think it's worth it just to tap their mana a little more. Okay. Gonna get a drum. I think I'm gonna play Sentinel first. I guess we could play Spell Bomb first. See if he gets counterspelled, which... No, we should get on Sentinel first. Because if they want to counterspell, they will. Sure. Like I don't think I'm gonna cast into the Spell Bomb yet. Do we want to lose the Murktide? I guess we have the Kai'Sgale as an answer, so like it's okay. I might want to crack it on my turn just to... Oh, Dash Ragavan's good. Man, Monkey is like taking over this game. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. That is so good. think we lead on Voidwalker. I don't know if it'll get counterspelled or not. It will. I don't think we can crack Spellbomb here. We kind of need to keep the Construct token big. They drew Murktide. Ooh. We cash this in right now. They are not holding a counterspell mana here. I think we get Basic Forest. Sack make a 1/1. That was clutch. Unless they have Spell Pierce. If they have Spell Pierce, then fuck me. I guess I could have exiled the graveyard. I kind of want to just... Yeah, maybe I should exile the graveyard. But then we already have the Spellball in play. I think we gotta kind of go for the saving play here. Okay. Casting Bolt, sure. So they still have Ragavan. So you can put Lurrus in hand, cast Lurrus. I think we want to crack Spellbomb here. Just to prevent them from Murktiding again. Damn it. We gotta leave the Spirit into play because if they have Ragavan, so they can dash it. God, I really wish we could get Lurrus under their counterspell though when they tap out, but it's not likely. So we need to draw a discard spell. Okay, Darcy's fine. Okay. Do they have a discard spell here? Or do they have a removal spell for the Lurrus? Guess we let on Goyf. Get Lurrus here. If this needs a counter spell, it's a counter spell. But I think we need to like commit to the board, get this other Goyf down. Okay. Because like if we make them have it, if they don't have it, we could have brought back Temur and like we just start winning. Oh man, they probably had Delirium here. Yep. Milling over the other Murktide is not nothing though. I think we take the first hit. This matchup also gets a lot harder as a Blood Moon. How's it going, Lescott? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Oh, they had it all. They had it all. Something good. We're gonna send in the Goyf here. We were just like so just constantly behind. Embarking on the adventure trying to get a monthly poker game started. Nice. Now that I used to play a lot of poker with my buddies too. It's always fun kind of just sitting around hanging out, you know? Okay. How do we get out of this? Another Kaya's Guile? I think another Kaya's Guiles are only out here. At least main deck. We don't have like Lingering Souls or anything. We need to block the Murktide Regent. Yeah, Kaya's Guile is literally only out. Dash Ragavan. Yeah, we need Kaya's Guile. Yeah, we need Kaya's Guile. Kaya's Guile one time. Kaya's Guile. One time. Okay. Kaya's Guile. What do they have? It's just for info purposes. Okay. Dang. Okay. Vindicate. Lingering Souls. Again, we have to play around Blood Moon. People board on their Wither Moon Command. I think Explosives can come in. It's just another answer to Blood Moon too. Gosh, the monkey was just so good. Monkey just wins the game so easily for them. Maybe we don't want too many engine explosives. We just want one. I think I'm gonna cut the Voidwalkers. People like you think it'd be good because it theoretically stops their surveils and such, but like they just refill their graveyard so easily and they can just kill this Voidwalker. Like my experience with Voidwalker just isn't great in this matchup. And you would think you want to board the balls, but it's like a mid-range match and you really want the Dark Confidants. Maybe I should board in the Allen Liberators just as an out to Blood Moon too. Maybe. I think that's too loose though. We already have like Prismatic Ending. We could play through with Spring Leaf Drum. We have Vindicate. It's fine. Doomblade. Yeah, and a lot of people also suggest like Executioner's Capsule too. It's like we're gonna have Vindicate, and I think Vindicate's just the better. If it's a cyber card, I'd rather just have a Vindicate. I think just because it answers like Tron lands and opposing Urza Saga and such. It definitely is like expensive, and like on the opposite end of that spectrum, like I've seen like lists run Path to Exile, so it's like I think it'd be back and forth. What a hand. What a hand. This card's so good on the play against this in this matchup. I think it's really only good in these Saga decks too, where like it actually has relevant text late game. I know a lot of people ask like how is it like a non-Saga list, and I don't think it's that good in non-Saga list, but I think it's really good in Saga list. Okay. Thanks. I'll get a draw too. I wonder if we bubble them. I think we bubble them. Them milling a Murktide is really good for us. Are they like short on lands? Yeah, I think we bubble them. I think we bubble them. Oh, that changes a lot. Because now we can choose to... I kind of want to scry trick ourselves. Kind of want to scry trick ourselves now. Kai's Guile is a good one. So Inquisition here. Oh. We get punished if they dash Ragavan here. But we also get punished if they draw a second counterspell. But Prismatic Ending. Signature Prismatic Ending. I'm gonna get basic planes. With this Prismatic Ending. Hand his ass. Why somebody chafe for Ragavan? You know why. Yeah, I know, right? I don't know why they didn't, though. I mean, Unholy Heat still kills the Goyf, which is annoying. They didn't play a land? Okay. Sure. That's two. That's two. That was really weird. I mean, I get they want to get the value out of it, but I don't know, man. Yeah, full value off iteration, right? So I could put Lurrus in hand, but I kind of don't want to. Kind of just want to hold up Kai's Guile. E on 2. That's unfortunate. Ooh. Wait. They're letting me attack with the engine with the Goyf? And this will grow the Goyf too. We have lethal. I don't want to exile the graveyard. Just make a 1/1 in game for life. Okay. Interesting. Alright, game 3. Yeah, I think I just played cracked and they would have bought them a ton of turns. I mean, then they're gonna have to deal with Saga tokens. But then they go to 1 and we have a Sentinel in play still. I don't know. Playing Abzan 21 to 21, so hipster. I've been playing Abzan for like the past like 6 years. I don't think it's really hipsters the right way to describe me playing it. I think it's just stubbornness and committed to playing this deck. So the fact that they play Alpine Moons and not Blood Moons is an interesting call, and that's very very good for us too, because that means we don't just get blown out by Blood Moon. Hand solid too. Turn 1 hole. Turn 2 Goyf. You could also push if you wanted to. How's it going, Grace? Technically, last time when you were here, we went 4-1, so I'm not going to complain about that. And we're already 3-0, so we're good. 2 cards and a misplay is what I'm calling that Sentinel Tally. Yeah. There is so, like, tunnel vision on that Sentinel that, like, they definitely, like, misplayed and, like, miscounted their mana. Yeah, exactly. The lane committed. What I was saying, I played it before it was cool, and before it was good, and before it was bad. I mean, I guess it was really bad because like this is gonna make me sound like a super boomer, but like I played Abzan when our best removal spell that we had to main deck was like obviously we had Path to Exile, but like we had to main deck Disfigures like 2. Because like that was at the point where like Burn, Infect, and Affinity was like the big 3. So like Disfigure was actually very very good. It wasn't really that good against Twin, but okay. It's desperate. I don't know about that. I don't know if that desperation is the right term for it. Oh, God, Sentinel. Sentinel. Whole push into Goishin's Real D's, yeah. Oh, telling me that you have an expressive iteration that you want to cast, huh? So you're telling me? So we could play this Goif, but like, it just dies the heat. It also like we're just playing the counterspell mana, and since we have a Goif already, I think I'm okay with just like getting it counterspelled. Yeah, I think I'm okay with getting it counterspelled. Like, I don't want them to like go Murktide plus Holy Counterspell. It's like I have a Goif in hand, so it's fine. Okay, that's also fine because our Goif is just huge now. Saving it for being hopeless. I don't know about that. It's Urza Saga that's doing that. I want to build Turbo Abs and Rhino list that's just higher exploits and Ultra Evolution. I, a lot of people do in the Abzan community, last god. A lot of people do. It doesn't, but like our Goifer also is just very huge too, which I'll gladly take. Oh, are you gonna counterspell this opponent? Are you gonna counterspell this? Perfect. Like we're on Goif aggro here. I mean, they could Murktide here, but I'd rather just get aggro. Because unless they have exactly Murktide, they're just under the gun so bad. Passing the turn. That was subtly a very good draw. I guess I should have played. No, there's already Artifact in the graveyard. Apologies. I'm gonna crack the Catacombs before damage to get the extra 2 points. Are they gonna spend 2 bolts on a Tarmogoyf? They are. Wow. I'm gonna crack a spell bomb here. So I guess I'll get a Triome. Do this. There's an argument for shocking it in. But if we draw another Esper Sentinel here, I'm gonna die. So they can't Murktide anymore. They can monkey us, which is annoying, but so maybe there's argument for fetch shocking. Yee. I just asked Fluffy how bad Rhinos are. So funny. Okay. Okay. You're only growing my Goif. I guess they have heat here. If they have heat, they could kill the Goif. He did 1 for and didn't like you want to play match. Yeah, Murktide's definitely a blind spot for sure. But they can't cast Murktide here, which is a good news. Okay, so they have to draw Unholy Heat exactly right now. And we need to draw a land. And we can go Goif plus Lurrus. We can also just go Lurrus plus Sentinel. That was not the land I was thinking of. I think we just attack. They drew the heat. Really wish we. Oh, really wish that was an untapped land. We could have Lurrus plus Goyf. Now we have a call of like, do we Lurrus plus Sentinel? I think so. I think so. It just occupies so much of their mana. They're like stuck on mana. I guess they could heat this in response, but they don't. So they don't have a removal spell. Agreed. Agreed, Leo. Okay. Okay. Sentinel's being really good here. They fetch themselves with a bauble tricking. Oh, they drew Murktide. Okay. We're gonna bring the Tarmogoyf back like right now, right? The counterspell the Goyf. Yeah, I think we bring the Goyf back. If it gets counterspelled, we just Thoughtseize after. I don't want to like cast something from hand, and then they bolt the Lurrus, and then like we do draw a card, but like I don't think it's where we want to be. Now they can't really attack either. Okay. Well, we're just gonna just play out our hand, yeah. Now they can't exactly attack with the Murktide either. Double counterspell. Interesting. Cracking. Okay. So they can't cast this other Flooded Strand. So because they're sentinels. Play. Let's go. Back to back 4-0s. Can we get this elusive trophy? We 4-1 the past 3 leagues, and we're gonna at least 4-1 the 4th. I'm gonna go refill my water real quick, and we're gonna try to get this elusive trophy. How are you? Am I 4 with Abzan? New to the channel, aren't you? I'll be right back. Tron boss battle. Hey, Grays, I came prepared at least a little bit this league. I never see Abzan Martin challenge. Do you have good success in there? I don't play in challenges because the Saturday one is at 7 or 8 a.m. and I like to sleep in because I wake up at 6 a.m. every morning for work, so I like to sleep in on the weekends. And the Sunday one's at 4 a.m. So it's like impossible. Um, and then also just like an all day thing, and I also just don't like streaming challenges because there's so much downtime, and like with this type of deck, like I can't play in between rounds either because like it just takes too much time, and like I don't want to double queue, so it just doesn't make good content. So I stream the showcases events like every now and then just because I have the QPs. So like I have this QPs, but like this weekend I'm meeting up with my brother, so I don't think I can even play in this weekend showcase either. So, but maybe I might bring my laptop and try to like play the first couple rounds just because it's free. But we'll see. Okay, considering 4-1's 1,000. I'm sure he'd do well on the challenge if he entered him. Yeah, I just don't like playing challenges, honestly. It just takes up too much of the day. Only on a Saturday where it's like me and my fiance both work, Monday through Friday, usual work schedule. And we rather just like hang out. Most of the time we have to do errands or like we're helping our parents do stuff. So it's like, I can't, it's just too difficult to spend like literally like a whole Saturday morning all the way until like the afternoon till like, I'd rather just like do a quick league at night. You know what I mean? Because you can't. I mean, it's like I can try to make the time for it, but it's just like it just doesn't make good content either. Just because it's like you have to like. There's just so much downtime between rounds, and then like when I have to post it on YouTube, like I have to like edit the videos together, and I don't have time to like. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I was just saying like last guy. You're probably like, sorry again. My mic. I'm gonna have to show this. Like literally, like this is. I have a mic where like there's a mute button on top, and sometimes if I like braze over it, it like and it's like so annoying. And like I'm literally not touching the mic, and sometimes it just mics off by itself. But like, um, so I apologize for that, and thanks everyone in chat for always constantly pointing it out because it's like the victim of this mic. Um, it's when I get your like top 78, and I'm like I could probably top 78. Like that, I think that's a reasonable goal. um, yeah, I mean I could. It's just I think I'm treating this more as a hobby, and it's like a very loose hobby versus like trying to like make a name, try to do all these challenges. I'd rather just like do it on my downtime because it's like I stream like after work, and like I'd rather just use this as a way to like kind of take a break from work than like bend over backwards to like play in the challenge that starts at 8 a.m. and I'm like tired and I don't want to stream it. Then I feel like then you're going to a territory of like you're playing a tournament and you're making content where like the hobby isn't like helping you I like to describe playing Magic and like streaming as like a way to like escape the world. You kind of just like ignore like the work stress and like life stress and just kind of like hang out, talk with chat, interact. Uh, and not to say that it's not fun to do that during the challenges and stuff, but like I did it like once or twice, and it was just like it's just brutal. It's not. If it was on the East Coast, it'd be like a lot easier because then like it'd be at like 11 a.m. and it's like I would not have to wake up. I can just like grab some brunch and then like play. But on the West Coast, 8 a.m. times are so brutal. All right, enough to chat. Let's try to get this elusive trophy. 4-1 into 4-1 into 4-1. Is this where we can finally get this trophy? Can we finally do it? You're still sad? I mean, I feel like a lot of people know who I am enough without having to play challenges. I feel like two people like my second and third round opponent both knew who I was and knew exactly what I was playing. So it's not like I don't think I'm an unknown. That's for sure. And if anything, I kind of don't want my name too known either. I actually kind of like being unknown. Time for 4-4-1s, yeah. I mean that's Vegas money line is easy on the 4-1. Easy. Appreciate it, Poison Lily. Appreciate your positive energy here. The Vegas line on 5-0ing here is like 100-1 probably, right? I think that's a fair odd, especially with an opener like this. Put Balsam Bowl to 6, so at least we can do that. This is a lot better. A lot better. Shall I? No problem. Dude, I thought it was gonna be Urza's Tower again. I would have been so annoyed. Basic Forest Birds of Paradise. Huh. What are they on? Oh, this doesn't trigger. So this is Yawg. Tough. This is tough. I really wish we're on the play. Not that I'm aware of. Oh. They don't have black mana. I wish I could kill this birds. They're going to get the Saga online and get Bob going. Do we attack here? Kill the Dryad Arbor? I think so. They have wall roots, like... I think Esper Sentinel, like, Stone Ringing them is like... I guess they get a free block here. Never mind, what am I thinking? I am just not thinking. I just like... Oh. They... Wow, okay. Sure. Okay. They're not playing the Grist. Okay. So drawing off cards off the Bobs feels pretty good. Shadow Spear. I think we're gonna lean on... I think we're gonna lean on Saga here. They Grist. Huh. Attack with the Sprig Root. Oh, okay, so they have Cord? Oh. I guess they can still Cord if they play 1-drop. White. The fact that we drew Shadow Sphere probably means we get Spell Bomb. which is fine. Okay. So they're still not killing our Bob. Oh, crap! I clicked through! God damn it. Oh my gosh, that's so frustrating. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so frustrated. I need... This is what happens when I have shitty streaming gear. I have like a shitty like $15 mouse. I just like double clicked. Oh, that's so frustrating. So frustrating. God damn it. Okay, how do we win this game? Oh man. Drum here. God, we could have had a big boy. Oh my gosh. Sure. I'm not gonna block with a Bob, so I'm gonna just play a 4/4. We could have 2 5/5s in play. Oh my god, that's gonna cost me, isn't it? Okay. I'll start drawing none of our spot removal spells. Okay, they finally play the Grist. Never drew a discard spell for the Grist, so they just sandbagged. What are they gonna sack? Sack Wall of Roots. Yeah. Ugh, so annoying. I'm so annoyed. Seven. Okay. Bobby, don't hurt me. Okay. So we take down the Grist. Oh my gosh. I think we play Courtyard and pass. We make a Saga token. Oh gosh. Are they gonna sack to kill my Saga? So now I have to shift gears. Do I just at the... I guess I can make them sack and make a 1/1. I could also gain for a life, make a 1/1. Yeah, let's sack. They're just gonna sack a dork, which is relevant, I guess. Yeah. Oh. think there's value in just going gaining 4 and making a 1/1. Because we don't want this ball to be a liability here. I wonder if they'll kill the Saga now. They don't. So they can kill our construct with the Liberator. I think our boss need to be on chump block duty here. So we can go make a construct, play a land, play Voidwalker. Or we could just play another Bob. I think playing another Bob is fine. I don't know. I don't know why Moto does this. Weird, huh? Opponent is in the tank. This is also a very bad matchup for us too. And it doesn't help that I just didn't make a construct. That didn't help. Although, like, it kind of forced into like, that's a good card. Wow, that was really good. We'll play the bauble. And at this point, do we just portable hold the skews? I guess so. They could kill this, and then they attack for 3. We can block. Yeah. No, they're thinking about exiling a skews. Imagine playing Bobble without Dragon Age in 2021. I mean, you're not wrong. Imagine playing mid-range decks without Ren and 6 or Ragavan. Okay. Okay. This game's so weird. Okay. Esper Sentinel. I think we just start playing out our own hand. I guess we could equip the construct and then attack. So we'll play this. Kind of force the issue here. Okay. Wall of Roots. Okay. Another Voidwalker. Nice. Okay. I think I'm gonna equip Shadow Spear to the Witherbloom command. Not tap our green source. Equip here. Are they drawing? Horde. 2, 3. So I think we have to kill. Return target land and -1. Mill. Minus. And then we'll play second Voidwalker. I guess I could have. Yeah, I think that was probably the better play. I'll play a backup Voidwalker. Okay. I'll crack here. We're also beyond in time. That's something to be notable about too. I should have played this um, Sentinel. So they could sacrifice the whole board. What are they trying here? Oh, I should have pushed the Patcher. I'm so dumb. With this trigger on the stack. Oh, I missed the Patra. They're still gonna push here. So they get... Yeah, I need to kill the Yawgmoth here. Draneth Magistrate. The Hapatra's so good. I missed the Hapatra. Damn it. I think I punted this game. I should have pushed this with the Yawgmoth trigger on the stack. I just clicked through. Damn it. Now they refill their hand. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't matter now. Cord for the other Yawgmoth. Unfortunate. I punted that game so hard. Now they're gonna get cord. Damn. Oh, they don't have black mana. They don't have black mana. It's not nothing. I guess they get cord here. They don't have double black for Yawgmoth, sorry. That's what I meant to say. We're gonna crack the spell bomb now. Oh, did I F6? Oh, I'm so... Why am I so bad at this game? Oh, I F6'd. Oh my gosh. This is just like a Moto blunder. Moto blunder. So they attack for 5. Ah. Think another snake. That's cute. Yeah, for sure. I darn. All right, we have blockers. Urborg. So they can cord here. Okay. Yep. Yep. I should have pushed the Hepatra with the Yawg on the stack. Like the version of Yawgmoth that I played when I was practicing with that deck, it didn't have a Hepatra in it, so I'm just like dumb and didn't just do that. I think we can cut the Witherbloom command. Doesn't really do anything. Probably more than the explosives. I don't think the Sentinels are good. They just have so many creatures. The only non-creatures are cording and evolution. So I think we could just cut those. I can see an argument for boarding in Lingering Souls, just because we can fly over. Let's just try this. Okay, gotta take a break. Gotta take a breather. Okay, we're gonna lean on Spellbomb into Bob, and hopefully the Bob can pick over the game. It's not a good hand, but we have like Interact with the Graveyard and then a Dark Confidant that can, against a deck that just doesn't run that much removal. Tapped. Bob. So they have like a Roller Roots hand. Geist. Okay. We didn't reveal Pithing Needle. The evolution here for Yawg, it doesn't do anything. I'm gonna play second Bob here. If they attack with the Streamer Geist, am I blocking? I think I am. Okay. Okay. I think I have to get name grist with this pithing needle, unfortunately. Let's redraw prismatic ending here. Inquisition. Okay. Saga. Oh, they have force. We have to take Hibachi. I guess we have to name grist with pithing needle. I guess not. I guess we have to name Yawg with this pithing needle. And then just hope we draw into a removal spell. So we're not gonna play the Saga into their known force of vigor. Wrong, discard spell. Soul Inquisition here, because it's only gonna get worse. Okay. Crack this. They're not gonna force here. They might force next turn, so we'll do this and pass. So we're gonna force the pithing needle. So they could grist. Make a 1/1. And then Killer Bob. So we need to draw a removal spell off this Bob, and we're okay. Removal spell. Bobby, Fatal Push. Ah, damn it. Shadow Spear. So play the Saga. Put Lurrus in hand. So we can bring back the Pithing Needle. We'll play the Goyf. And then we're gonna upkeep Crack this Catacombs. I guess it doesn't matter. Because we're not, like, I don't think it's worth fetch shocking here. If we draw push, we draw push. Oh, I got punished. Oh, I got punished. I got so punished. Oh my gosh. Ah, damn it. I gotta play to win. I have to play to win. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Should have played to win. Damn it, damn it, damn it. And the tank. Walrus, okay. Voidwalker. I think we're gonna needle 1, 2, 3, needle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think we're gonna Saga here. So leader Voidwalker first. Okay. So we have push, Lurrus, needle. Oh, I should have pushed first and then played Voidwalker. What am I doing? I'm seriously this game so bad. So bad. I need to take a break. I should have pushed first. Oh my gosh. This is a very embarrassing match. Yeah, I think I'm just getting really tired, and I just like also under the time crunch too. So I'm just like not sequencing correctly. So I apologize for this poor play. Damn it. So annoyed. Because we could have a Voidwalker in play. I don't think we'll get to game 3. That's the problem. I don't think we'll be able to get a game 3. Opponent is like tanking though. How's it going to stay Ibushi? Because like we can have a Voidwalker and play after this, which is unfortunate. Actually, attack Lurrus down. Or sorry, attack Risk down. We'll get a free attack here. How's it going, Joe? Okay. Next 6 mode. Wow. Okay. Let's take a breather here. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Okay. Misplays are of the past. We need to focus on this game 3. We need to focus on the clock being a thing too. So we do have to play a little bit faster as well. Linval unfortunately doesn't stop Gris though. Unfortunately. All right, let's go. And we can't play Linval with Lurrus either. This is a good hand. It's a good hand. We'll win the 4. We're gonna prismatic ending this. Soulgate Lantern. What are you drawing? Mystery Forest. There's our green mana for decay. We're gonna bubble trick ourselves. We're gonna Catacombs. We're gonna shuffle out of the way, play Voidwalker. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Oh my god. I did not deserve that trophy. Holy shit. I did not deserve that. I am sorry. That game 2 I played so bad. Fuck me. Voidwalker, baby. All these people are saying, why are you running Grimflare? Why are you running Grimflare? This is why. Voidwalker is so fucking good. Let's go. Oh my god. Oh god, I played like shit. I just... Oh my god. You're so fucking to read anything's game in 30 minutes. I'm sorry, I had to focus for that. And the fact that we're like, time was such a factor in that match too. Oh. Oh my gosh. This is such a mentally taxing game and such a mentally taxing deck. Oh my god, let me just like relax for a second. Oh my gosh. This deck's good. This deck is so good. Now watch Abzan not get published. I don't know what happened. The last time I 5-0'd, it didn't get published. I think it was in between seasons. I think I like trophied like that Tuesday. And then you know how there's like that excuse me, and then there's like, you know how they refresh the leagues and stuff. I think I think it must have just been in between cycles and it didn't get published, which is actually fine. Because like a lot of people like have like, oh, what's the last deck like your opponent played? And I think it was like Karth or something at the time when I like was coaching with Spider and we trophied with like some Karth brew, which was really, really fun. So like that like throwing off like what our opponent thinks we're playing, I'm sure was helpful. Oh my gosh. This card is so good. Do not play Grimflare. Play Dauthi Voidwalker. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we beat Blue-Red Murktide. We beat Temur Rhinos. We beat Yawgmoth. Like, we beat a lot of tier 1 decks. We didn't play any jank this league, which felt pretty good. What can I say? I think this deck is fantastic. I wish I could go into the constructed thing. Guess I'll just have to screenshot this. How do I do this? I guess I'll just screenshot this part and I'll just Photoshop the other part together. Oh man. That was just so taxing. So taxing. We trophy hunted today and we got it. Alright, so let's talk about the deck. I think, again, like, we went 4-1, 4-1, 4-1, and then finally into a 5-0. Like, the main deck, I think, is just so solid. Oh, yeah, for sure, Lost God. Post it. Post in the chat. I can talk about the list, and then we can talk about the list you're going to post, and then we can send everyone off to a raid. But yeah, this list felt fantastic. 24 lands is exactly where I want to be. 4 sagas. 4 sentinels. Sentinels have been MVP along with Urza Saga, obviously. Shadow Spear, Spellbomb, Springleaf Drum. Play Dauthi Voidwalker. I know everyone keeps going, play Grimflare, play Grimflare. Dauthi Voidwalker is the real deal. Wither Moon Command's good. One Decay is good as well. Sideboard, I think this is solid. I think I'm finally really happy that the Torp Orbs, you know, we played against like that Grief Ephemerate list and like Torp Orb like I haven't drawn Torborg in so long. It's just like I wanted to get Solitude decks, and I finally got to board it in, and it felt fantastic. The Epic Spirit we didn't get to play against Tron, but worth it. I think 2 Collective Brutalities are still good. 1 Lingering Souls felt fine. Soul Guide Lantern, Spellbone Split. Excuse me, sorry, my throat's really dry. The Soul Guide Lantern, no Spellbone Split's kind of decent. We got to draw Lantern. We got to like exile something. I think it was like a Turak, and like that was the only recurable card against the Black Red Lurrus opponent. We cracked this Lantern to draw a card, recurred it with Lurrus, exile something else. Like this Lantern was actually pretty decent. In terms of like keeping the Goyf big and stuff. So like the 1 Lantern, 1 Spellbone Split feels pretty good. The 2 Turak was very, very good against the Grief Solitude deck. Protection from white was so clutch. So clutch. This, I don't think I want to change to 75. I think this 75 is exactly where I want to be, which is, I'm really happy for that because my next stream will be Sunday. Probably start streaming maybe in the brunch time, like 10 a.m. Pacific, so like 1 a.m. Eastern time. And Mana Traders is modern this month, so I'm kind of glad I got to iron out the details here. I'm probably just gonna run the 75. Probably gonna try to jam a bunch of Mana Traders matches. I'll probably try to finish all 10 that day just to see if we can qualify. Obviously, if you go like 03, I'll probably like just not continue, or I might play as much as we can and then like not necessarily go for like the 10 matches that we need to qualify. Just depends. We'll probably just play it by ear, but yeah, this deck feels so fucking good. With how many graveyard matters things are, Voidwalker is definitely a call, and it just has so much relevant text. Like the Layla of the Void, like you mentioned, Grace, very good. Unblockable was very relevant against the Solitude Grief Ephemerate deck, where like they had a Cauldron, they just slammed on the battlefield. We just ignored a 5/5 Indestructible that had Death Touch. We just like went through it and killed them. And then lastly, like the sacrifice ability gives us game against Tron, gives us game against like control. Like we can nab like an Archmage's Tar with Teferi with Thoughtseize. Like this card just does a lot of things, just a lot. What's any reason to run Soul Guide and not Relic? Relic exiles our own graveyard. So obviously we don't want that in a Lurrus deck, and we don't want to wipe both graveyards just because of Tarmogoyf. And that's why there's that new card in Innistrad. Oh my gosh, the other Lantern. Not Jack-o'-lantern. Someone pull up that new artifact card from Innistrad. And it's like it's literally a like if Relic of Progenitus and Soul Guide Lantern had a baby. That's bothering me, so I haven't forgotten your list, Last God, so hang on for a little bit. Where the hell is the artifact? Oh god, it's not in colored order. That's awful. Okay, it wasn't in like, where are the artifacts? It's gonna bother me. Lantern of the Lost. So this is like a mixture of both, where like it has a Soul Guide Lantern ability where it exiles a guard, and then it exiles all graveyards and draw a card. Like this is again like kind of the same reason why we can't run this or Relic, is because it exiles both graveyards, and we can't have that with Tarmogoyf. And the reason why you run Soul Guide Lantern instead of no Spellbomb is because exile the graveyard doesn't target. So it's each opponent. So it gets around Leyline Instinctity versus Hell Spellbomb targets a player. And then on top of that, like if I want a cantrip, like if there's a Rest in Peace in play, I can't cantrip and cycle this because it's when this goes to the graveyard versus this is an activated ability and drawing a card. So these things are relevant, and like the 1/1 split is nice because you can kind of tutor for it. It's kind of relevant to go for either or. Isn't it VOW, not mid? Oh, yeah. Probably. My bad, Grace. Okay. Last God. Is this why you asked me? Oh, such a boomer deck, man. Wiltleaf Siege? Wiltleaf Liege? Let's fucking go. Sigarda main deck? Grist Outrageous Evolution. Okay, the first thing I think you should run is you should run Veil of Summer on the sideboard. Because getting you're kind of like all in on these evolutions because you only have 21 lands. The first thing I would do is probably add like at least 2 lands. At least. I know you have 6 dorks, but you're so top heavy here, especially with Solitude, that you want to hard cast. I understand. Again, I understand you have 6 dorks, but I think you want at least 23 lands, and that's like iffy. I think you want 24. But I think you want Veil of Summer just to protect your Eldritch Evolutions against like counterspell decks. I'd argue you want 4 in the sideboard, just to protect your Eldritch Evolutions. That's too boomer. It's cringe. I mean, I guess you do have game against those with like Voices of Assurances, but like the card I don't like actually is a Charming Princess, because there's nothing like Charming Princess is just a bad turn 2 play. Like the Scry 2, sure, but like I think you could easily cut these 3 Charming Princess for lands and 24 lands, and I think I'd rather go with that. And how many white cards do you have if you take out the Charming Princess? You have 4, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, you have plenty of white cards. I think that's really the only change I'd make. Is cut the 3 Charming Princess for lands. Chalice of the Void is okay. 2 Damping Sphere, 3 Doomblade. I think 3 Doomblades you could probably trim. You could also probably have like Skyclave Apparition somewhere, either in the main or side too. Endurance is okay. Color Ritual's cool. And yeah, I think the rest of it's fine. Cataclysmic Gear Hulk. That's cute. Yeah, I mean, again, like I wouldn't run the full 3. I would at least cut 2 Charming Prince for 2 lands, and I personally would just cut Charming Prince. I just don't like this card in Modern, but I would cut 3 for 24 lands. But if you really want to keep up Prince, that's fine, and just have 23 lands. But that's the only thing I would do. I would take a look at the mana base later. I'd probably want. I guess you don't want that many fast lands because you're topping out on 4. 8 fetches. I think this is fine. 1 basic swap, yeah. Yeah, but that's like hoping your principal. I guess you're like chumping, right? I think Anafenza. I think I'd rather have the Anafenza be a Skyclave Apparition if you're gonna keep the Charming Princess, because that way you have some sort of blink effects that aren't Solitude and Siege right now. You have something that's a little bit more cheaper, and you have more removal. I think I want more interaction in this list. And a card that I kind of like instead of Charming Prince is Tidehollow Sculler. It's a card that like you can interact on turn 2, and then it also pitches to Solitude. I think that's what I would include. I would think about Tidehollow Sculler. I mean, at this point, you might as well run like at least 3 Ephemerate, maybe 4. But I guess you're on the Eldritch Evolution plan, so I guess you don't want Ephemerates if you're on that plan. But then if you're also pitching. So it's like there's gonna be games where you're not gonna have Eldritch Evolution, and you're gonna want to flash into Solitude, and I think you want Ephemerate for that, something like that. Are you in the Discord, last God? If you're in the Discord, we're gonna talk more about this list if you'd like, but I'm probably gonna call it now. I'm definitely feeling fatigued after a long day at work and that league. But appreciate everyone for tuning in and hanging out. If you want to support the channel, please hit that follow button. If you want to check out my past streams, you guys can go by YouTube. All of my past streams of Saga, I've streamed 3 leagues with it. All those are on my YouTube, and this will be going on YouTube shortly. If you want to check out if you want to get notifications when I go live, you can follow me on Twitter. Again, there's that Discord link if you want to hop on, talk Abzan. Other than that, again, my next stream will be Sunday. That's when we are going to be playing Mana Traders. It's between Connorman. Ashok's playing Pioneer. I would love to read Ashok, but I don't think I'm just gonna stay for Pioneer. Leo Loop MD, thanks for following. Thanks for hanging out in the chat, buddy. I really appreciate you hanging out and tuning in. It's between Connorman or it's one of these 3. Where do you guys want to go? Who has a preference here? Who has a preference? Anyone have a preference? Anyone have a preference? I kind of want to lean on Mana Symbol, but he already has 103 viewers. But he's pushing for a partner, so I kind of want to support him too. Let's play Mana Symbol. He actually came up with a cool name. He came with the name Sagzan. So that's right, Zach. All right, take it easy, stay safe, stay healthy. Hope everyone had a wonderful time. We got that trophy finally, so I'm pretty happy with that. Take it easy, stay safe, stay healthy. Hope to catch everyone Sunday.